Less than 3 minutes into the first episode of The Pitt, two Filipino nurses speak Tagalog in front of the show's main character, Dr. Robbie, which prompted a DiCaprio point for me. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty pleasantly surprised.
Ano, niniwala ka sa kanya?
Hindi ako nagtitiwala sa mga doktor.
That is more Filipino representation in 5 minutes than ER had in its entire 15-season run, which was none. According to the 2018 U.S. Census, Filipino nurses are the largest foreign-born contingent of nurses working in America. But up until The Pitt and its much more lighthearted twin, St. Denis Medical, those people simply didn't exist on screen. Today, The Pitt has 3 Filipino characters, Princess and Perla, who are nurses, as well as Dr. Trinity Santos. And they frequently speak Tagalog to talk cases and gossip in front of the rest of the ER. And the 4th episode of St. Denis is dedicated to a cluster of nurses known as the Filipino Mafia. They're portrayed as a clique for comedic effect, but the episode highlights their camaraderie, their empathy for others, and most importantly, their skill on the job, as they efficiently get through cases despite the supervising nurse's attempt to split them up. This episode was written by a Filipino-American writer who grew up around many family and friends who worked in healthcare. I think it's important that these characters are introduced early in each show's run. The Pitt uses that first interaction between Princess and Perla to highlight the diversity of the medical staff without being heavy-handed. Additionally, Dr. Santos is, well, a doctor. She has a position of authority that the nurses simply don't have, and she's very ambitious and standoffish at times in her approach to dealing with cases and coworkers. But in the 7th episode of season 2, she breaks that exterior to comfort a crying baby with a lullaby. I really didn't know what to expect when the scene started, but it provides even more depth to one of the more interesting characters on the show, and gives her a chance to show a softer side she basically refuses to show anyone else. While there is more work to be done, admittedly, in depicting Filipinos in medical leadership roles, the work being done on The Pitt and St. Denis is certainly a good start.